Good day, everybody. It's Kristy from OKketOH. I am back in Oklahoma from my 2-week vacation to Ohio. I left on June 17th and today is July 1st. So, the good news is I stayed keto the whole time. I actually lost weight. I hit my original goal, 155, while I was in Ohio. Today I weighed in, as you will see, at 153.6. So I'm really excited about that because my new goal is 147. And once I get to 147, I'm going to go into maintenance mode. So if you can't tell, I'm ecstatic about it. I'm really excited. I did stay keto the whole time. We drove halfway going to Ohio. We stayed in Jackson, Tennessee. I did OMAD that day. If you don't know what OMAD means, it just means 1 meal a day. I did not eat until we got to Jackson, and then when we got there, we went to a barbecue buffet called Brooksy's Barn. It was really, really good. You'll see in pictures that what I ate there, what was on my plate. It was pulled pork. I know I had collard greens. I believe I had green beans as well. Homemade pork rinds, and I think salad. Anyways, you'll see it in the pictures. Then on the way back home, we stopped at Jackson, Tennessee, not Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson, Tennessee again. And this time we tried another barbecue place. Again, I did do OMAD that time as well. I just get paranoid. I don't know what my stomach's going to react to food when I'm traveling, so I like to get to my destination before I eat. So it works out perfectly for me. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. We stopped at Paul Latham's Meat and Barbecue. I will also insert pictures there. I got the pulled pork and I got brisket and green beans. And let me tell you, this is going to sound really weird. I've never had green beans so good in my life. I ate the green beans before I ate the meats. The meats were delicious, but I've never tasted green beans that awesome. I really want to call them today and say, what is up with those green beans? Like, they are the best I've ever tasted, and I know that it's just really weird to say that about green beans. I thought I've tasted all kinds of green beans, but I don't know. I really, really, really recommend it. The barbecue was delicious, so if you're ever there, try the barbecue. But also try those green beans. I'm telling you. I don't know what they did to them, but they are awesome. So while I was in Ohio, I went to a restaurant with my mother and my brother called Papa Boo's. It's right on the water. I got a burger without a bun, of course. I had Swiss cheese on it. I had bacon on it and grilled red onions. And they put, I think, pickles and tomatoes on the side, but I didn't really touch those. I did pick some of the steak out of my brother's salad and ate some of that. His salad looked delicious. I was regretting not getting that, but I'm not really a salad person, but it looked awesome. While I was there, we had barbecue ribs. My brother made burgers and grilled out. I had some of that. I also made a video that you can go back and watch that I did my keto lasagna. I did 3 different keto pound cakes. My brother Andy brought over some really delicious, I really recommend you trying it. My whole family loved it, and they were fighting over who was going to take home leftovers. It was the creamy chicken thighs, I believe he calls it. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to go back and watch the video myself to know the name of it. He brought it over in the crock pot. He also brought over some keto bread that was really, really good. I'm not missing bread, so if I was missing bread, I would definitely make that. It would be great on anything, even a grilled cheese. If I ever get a hankering for like grilled cheese or anything like that, I'm going to make that bread and make it, but and use it, for my recipes. But I'm just not someone that misses bread because I'd already given up bread a year before I went keto. So yeah, that's how I stuck to it. When I also got into town, we do not have Kroger's in Oklahoma, and they do in Ohio. And I know a lot of people do these Kroger hauls on here, and I wanted to go to Kroger anyway and get some stuff to be prepared when I was up there. I did take snacks up there with me. I also had keto bars delivered to my mother's house that were already there before I got there, so I was prepared. I did pick up some like some Atkins bars and other things, jerky, pork rinds. When I went to Kroger's, I got me some Halo Top. I got some more pork rinds and stuff I like to have on hand. And it was really easy for me to stay keto. And I loved everything I was eating. I did go over some of my macros days, but that was with keto food. I went over it with like Halo Top once or twice, or the keto pound cakes I made, I ate a few times. So, like I said though, I still stayed to plan, and it really paid off. I hit my 155 while I was in Ohio, and then today when I weighed in, I 153.6. So it was awesome. Now, my husband did go off keto while we were traveling and while we were in Ohio. He gained 10 pounds. Today he's starting back to keto. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it is what it is. People do it different ways. I loved my food. I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel deprived. I didn't feel jealous or want to eat something that someone else was eating. When they ordered pizza, because they order pizza, I made myself a skillet pizza. So I still got to enjoy pizza. Like I said, I had my Halo Top, so I got to enjoy ice cream when others were eating ice cream. I had the keto pound cakes, so I got to eat dessert. I love grilled food, so grilled hot dogs I got to eat. I got to eat my burgers. I got to eat anything I wanted to eat. The creamy chicken was delicious. Also, if you've seen it in the video, we went to the Keto Zone store. We got a keto pizza there. I got keto banana bread. It was delicious, delicious. I ate the whole bread to myself. I kept it myself. I ate on it for 3 days, and I ate that whole loaf. And I don't regret it. And it was keto. And I mean, totally low carb, low calorie, and you would not believe it. I really felt like I was cheating when I ate that, but I wasn't. And I feel great about it. I'm actually thinking about that keto banana bread right now. So I actually might try to figure out how to make it myself and give it a shot. So now that I'm back home, I'm gonna get back started on making some more keto recipes and see how they turn out. Maybe make some videos, do some more updates. I'm gonna probably start trying to work out more. You know, I got a lot of flab going on. In case you didn't know, at one point in my life, I was 320 pounds. When I started keto, I was like 183.6. So it's 30 pounds down since February 11th. 30 pounds down. I've been down to 147 in my life, and I stayed there for about a year and a half before I went up to say 155 to 185. I always fluctuated between there, but I'm not going to fluctuate like that anymore. I'm going to get down to the 147. If I fluctuate, hopefully it's just like a 3 pounds up, down, and I'll teeter-totter there, because I know my body feels the best at that. And I feel miserable, really, really miserable when I get above 170. I don't want to feel like that no more. I'm too old to feel like that anymore. I give it up. I'm going to give up misery, physical misery. I'm going to try to, I'm 39 years old. I don't want to get on meds. I really don't. I did start incorporating magnesium. I was getting really, really, really bad foot cramps that were waking me up in the middle of the night while I was up in Ohio. It didn't start until I got to Ohio. I don't know if it was the altitude or what was going on, but it was waking me up every night, and it was really, really annoying. So I ordered me some magnesium. It's probably what it was, because last night I slept fine. I am back in Oklahoma as of last night, so I don't know if that's it, but I'm assuming it's the magnesium. I am going to make a doctor's appointment for next week to go get my blood work done, because I am anemic. I do take iron and B12. I just want to make sure that that's okay as well, and had everything checked out. I want to see how great my blood work actually looks on keto. They were concerned that maybe I had high sugar before I started keto, because, you know, women can get more yeast infections than normal because of sugar. Yeast likes to live on sugar, so that was a concern for them, and they were going to give me a little bit of time to figure it out myself before they started seeing if I was pre-diabetic. But I don't think I have anything to worry about that anymore since keto. So keto has helped with so many things health related. It's not even funny. The weight is just actually the bonus. The mental clarity, the mood, the stomach issues, the digestive issues that I was having, all of that has cleared up from keto. I highly recommend trying it if you have any kind of discomfort in your stomach, or your cloudiness, brain fog, or bread brain, or whatever you want to call it. See if it helps. I mean, of course, I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor if you want to. My cardiologist actually recommends keto to a lot of his patients. I only have a cardiologist, not because I had heart issues, it's because I have a history of blood clots and I have stents installed in my body. So that's why I have a cardiologist. He did not put me on keto, but I know that he has put in several of his patients that were overweight on keto. I was technically overweight as his patient. I am now normal weight. I have a normal BMI once again. So it feels good to be out of the overweight range. And I know you're not supposed to really pay attention to the BMI because everybody's body is different. But I'm excited about it. So that's all that matters, right? So anyways, it's good to be back home. I miss my dogs. I miss my daughter. I miss my bed. I'm sure everybody else can relate. I do miss being in Ohio around my family. Maybe one day we will move back to Ohio when my husband can transfer his job. But for right now, Oklahoma's home. So it is back to making more videos. I hope you got to watch the videos that I made with my brother when we went to the Keto Zone, and the one where I did the weigh-in with the 3-pound cakes and the keto lasagna, and my family's reaction on that. That keto lasagna did not last. I mean, it didn't. It was gone. And some of them knew what was in it. Some of them didn't. Some of them didn't try once they knew how I made it. But the ones that didn't know how I made it, and the ones that did and tried it, they loved it. So, I mean, what more can I ask for? And the keto pound cake, everybody was eating on both of the coconut one and the lemon one from Nicole Burgess. They really enjoyed them. They would eat it again. The one I made with that baking blend with the blueberries that added to it, it said that it would get better on the second and third day. Let me just tell you, it didn't. It got nasty. It did not get better. The first day was tolerable. It was palatable. You could eat it. I wouldn't have chose it. I chose Nicole Burgess, both of her recipes over it, but it was edible. Second day is kind of iffy. Third day, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. But if you want to try it. It's in that video. The link is down below. I wouldn't recommend it, but everybody's different, so you might want to give it a shot. Anyways, I know I've tried to wrap this video up a couple times, and if you don't know, I talk way too much. So what do they call that? A southern goodbye? But this time it's for real. Peace. Pop a booze. See what I can get keto friendly in here. View from our table. I got a burger with bacon, Swiss cheese, grilled onions, pickle and tomato on the side, and that is it.